Heaven knows what life may bring. There could be blue skies through the rain, and I know I must find my way. So come on, help me to release my soul today. Won't you help me through this pain? It cuts like a knife, burns like acid rain. Come on, help me to release my soul. But nobody knows which road to go.
You haven't got the brain power to understand this, and I haven't got the time. Show's over.
I'm Mike Shipman, I'm 25 years old, and I fight out of London Shoot Fighters. Combat's just always been in my nature. I've just always been fascinated by it ever since I was a little kid. I was always scrapping with my brother, and even when I was like 6 years old, I was always doing press-ups and training and stuff, like wanting to be the toughest kid. My parents weren't crazy about me doing combat sports, but like I begged, and eventually they let me do judo when I was about 10, and then when I was a bit older, I was allowed to box a little bit. But I got more into rugby, which they were okay with. So when I was a kid, I got more into rugby. So I played that for quite a long time. Played that for maybe nine years of rugby, and got to an okay level at that. But I always knew that my passion was fighting. I lived in Oxford for a few years, and I started training boxing at a gym in Oxford. I then started wrestling at that gym as well. I then started getting more into the kind of MMA stuff. That gym actually linked up with London Shoot Fighters and became Oxford Shoot Fighters. And the owner of that gym brought me over to London to spar. And I remember my first sparring session, I got tuned up. It was, I walked in, I didn't really know any jiu-jitsu, had a little bit of basic wrestling, some boxing, and they just like chucked me in the cage with Carlos Pomola. I was like, oh shit. So yeah, that was an experience for me, but still, yeah, I loved it. And obviously, I must have like shown some willingness to, or something they liked, because they said, yeah, keep coming back. So I don't see any reason why I can't like go all the way into one of the big shows. Like hopefully, obviously, everyone wants to get to UFC. UFC or Bellator is the target. But I need to show what I can do in the gym. I need to translate that into the cage. I need to translate that on fight night. So I feel confident I'm going to start doing that over this next year, and hopefully string some wins together and move on to a big show. Killer Cam looks like a show that it's not just trying to make a quick buck. It seems to be promoting itself very well. It's looking more at the long game, which I like, and like it's kind of parallels to myself even. Like it's a young upcoming show. I'm a young upcoming fighter. It seems like a good match. They're looking at the long game as well. They're not just trying to make a quick buck and then disappear tomorrow like a lot of other shows. I know my opponent until very recently undefeated. I think he's 5-1 now. I've watched him his fights on YouTube. He looks like a workhorse. Looks like a tough, strong guy. Yeah, he looks like a grinder. But I'm ready for that. I'm ready to go the distance if needs be. And I think I've got the answer for him. I think if you're in this sport to mess around, then find another sport. It's not a sport for messing around in. You get too many lumps. Like you get keeping knocked out. You got fucked up ears, you got smashed up nose. If you're going to be doing it, do it properly, make it worthwhile. So I want to, give it a proper shot, get to the big show. Tommy Cook, I've seen you fight. You're a tough guy, you're a game guy. That's not going to be enough for you, I don't think. But we'll see on the night. I look forward to it.